What's the purpose of life?
The purpose of life is just to do better, you know? Better than the last generation, better than, you know, whatever we have, we got to make the most out of it. And it should be our job to learn from the past generations and continue to get better from them, you know?
Okay, so just like pass on to the next generation too, right?
Yeah, like give back, pass on, and just leave it better than we found it.
And what do you think happens after we die?
After that, I kind of, honestly, whatever your beliefs are religiously, like nobody really knows the truth of it, but I like to believe that we're energy, right? Energy can't be created or destroyed. It can only be transferred through. So I think our energy just goes somewhere else. You know, the vessel we have right now does whatever it's gonna do, but our energy goes to something greater.
You think so?
That's kind of our consciousness. Like when you're thinking about somebody and they call you, or like when you start living right and the world starts working in your favor, like you do the right things, man, that's the energy that comes back, you know?
Almost like karma.
Yeah, exactly. The full sense of it, not just like the negative side of it.
Right?
Right.
So did you know karma actually is like biblical almost?
Right, yeah.
But it doesn't use the word karma. It says what you reap is what you sow.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
So then I studied all these religions, right? But even while I was studying that, bro, I found nothing.
Right.
And then I started studying near-death experiences.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what happens when we die, man? Like, what's the purpose of all this? And so when I studied near-death experiences, bro, there's people who are clinically dead, bro, for weeks, sometimes days, sometimes even minutes, bro.
Yeah.
And these people always say they had one of two experiences, bro. They go into the white place and like they feel love, peace.
Yeah.
And there's, bro, countless testimonies of Muslims who come back and they say, Jesus is real, I saw Jesus.
Yeah.
Why Muslims, bro?
Right.
And they don't believe in that. That don't make sense, right? Opposite of that, bro, there's people who say, I went into this dark place and it was scary and it was like almost like hell, bro. And I was getting tortured and like all these bad things were happening.
Right.
And then they come back, bro, and they start following God.
Yep.
And I was like, why? Like, why do they always see that? Why do they never see Buddha or like Muhammad or all this stuff, you know? It didn't make sense to me. So I kept on studying and then I was like, you know what? Nothing's gonna happen after we die. It just goes black. That's what I thought, like non-existence.
Yeah.
Like back into the sleep right before you were here. And I was like, okay, so I'm gonna just kill myself because I had no purpose, no worth, like no meaning. I was going through so much pain in my life. I was doing drugs, alcohol, sex, like illegal stuff, making money. I thought my life was cool, bro, but I was empty.
Yeah.
And like on the outside, it might have looked good, but on the inside, bro, I was hurting.
It hurts.
Yeah, so I got to that point, bro, and I was gonna kill myself. I had a gun in my hand. I locked the door to my room. Nobody was home, bro. Nobody was here. Nobody knew. And right there in my room alone, bro, before I did anything, I got encountered by the highest power. Yeah. And I felt like this fire come over me. Like, have you ever been in a sauna? Yeah. Bro, it felt like a sauna times a million, bro, times 1,000. It felt like a heat. Bro, it was all in an instant. And I felt like this peace, this love. Yeah. I started crying, bro. Yeah, I didn't know what was happening. And then I started like speaking in this weird language I never heard or understood. And all that. And then I didn't know here, but I knew here. And the highest power I encountered, bro, was Jesus. Yeah. And he is the purpose of life, bro. Yes.